this. This is part 2 of Dollar Store Dupes. I did a video on Dollar Store Dupes before, and I decided, hey, I saw some more scents. Why don't I try out a few more Dollar Store Dupe reviews? So, I've got 3 today. Very interesting. They all seem quite different from one another, but we'll see. So today, they're all from a brand called the Belgium Beauty. None of the other ones where there were 2 different ones. I think Mirage and then some Preferred, I want to say. Yes, so this is a different brand. They're about $4.50 each before tax. And I thought, hey, these sound interesting. Like one of the other brands, I can't remember which one. They have their notes on the side. So this one is Serene Abyss. I was thinking this is probably a water aquatic scent. Serene Abyss. I don't know if it's all that serene to be down on the ocean. Wouldn't be me. So we use high qualities. Oh, this kind of sounds like exactly the sort of blurb, not blurb. The blurb that one of the other ones had. I wonder if they're related. Maybe. Okay, so like a siren's call, this aquatic perfume will entice you. It's an intricate blend of powdery fresh linen, interlaced with fragrant water lily and sensual musk. So we've got linen, musk, and water lily as the fragrance notes. Let's check out the bottle. This has the weirdest opening. It's like a 3-fold accordion thing. Very interesting, cute little bottle. Serene Abyss. This is interesting. Kind of reminds me of something, but I'm not sure what. Oh, it's plastic, but it's a nice solid cap. Yeah, you can hold it by the cap. Interesting. It's 100 milliliters and eau de perfume. Now let's try it out. Okay, let's try it out. Oh god, I sprayed it all over my finger. Can I get it to... There we go. Prop up together. Oh, goodness. Okay. That is a blast of aftershave. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to let that dry down. That is an intense, powerful smell. At first, oh god. Okay, it's drying down and de-intensifying quite quickly because there's like a blast of almost, maybe it's the water lily, or it almost smelled like I definitely just that the alcohol's evaporating. It's quite mild, and from the name, that is kind of what I was expecting, a really mild aquatic note kind of scent. Oh yeah, it's getting really pretty now that it's drying down. I would say it's unisex, leaning masculine. I don't think this one will have a lot of lasting power, but I don't imagine even high-end perfumes with these kinds of notes and this kind of aquatic, sort of, gentle, serene, like the name suggests. Yeah, I don't think these ones would have a lot of lasting power anyways, so I don't think it's necessarily just that it's a dollar store dupe. I think it also has a lot to do with just these kinds of perfumes in general. It does have a slight toothpaste aftershave, like lean to it. It doesn't smell expensive, but as it dries down, it doesn't really smell cheap anymore. Your skin like freshened up. Yeah, it's really quite gentle. That first extreme blast was, but then it gets quite pretty. On to the next one, which sounds very enticing. Next up, with a very dollar store dupe name, Angelic Gal. Angelic Gal. Its notes and little blurb are: Angelic Gal is a heavenly scent created with power and confidence in mind, with luxurious florals intensified with a smoky tobacco and woody aroma. This scent will surely make a statement. Fragrance notes, tobacco, floral notes, and woody notes. Interesting, right? To have woody and tobacco with floral, of all things. I wonder what kind of floral. So now this is a dupe. So apparently what this is duping is Michael Kors Gorgeous. That's a fairly new perfume. This is what it looks like. It just has like this weird, oh my goodness, just this Angelic Gal. It's just like a little string thing with a cardboard. Like, why would you? This actually makes it look cheaper. There's no reason for this. Angelic Gal. It's strange because the tobacco and wood makes me think it's not very feminine, but the name and bottle and everything, it's like super feminine. So I haven't smelled the original, so let's see. I'm very intrigued by this one. Let's spray it. Ooh. Interesting. The tricky thing is it doesn't say what flowers the floral notes are. Is it white floral? Is it yellow? Is it red? You know, let's smell. My gosh, if I didn't know that the perfume it's duping was a newer one, Michael Kors, I'm pretty sure it's the Gorgeous is a newer one if I remember looking it up. Yeah, this smells like the 90s. Like for real. This smells like the 90s. This smells like a department store in the 90s in a way. It kind of reminds me of Alfred Sung's She. It really does. I mean, I don't know if Gorgeous smells anything like that, the thing it is duping, but the dupe, it reminds me of Alfred Sung's She. Maybe it's similar floral, maybe a water lily, I don't know, but it does kind of smell a little like the other one with the water lily from before, the Serene Abyss. It's still quite bright and floral. I'm not getting that wooden tobacco just yet, but these seem to take a little while to dry down and get that alcohol and that initial first sort of wave out of the way. Okay, the tobacco is starting to come through. I don't know if the wood is, but the tobacco is, and it's confusing. It is very confusing, but it's weird, so I don't know if I like it. But it's kind of addictive in a way. Like, I keep wanting to smell it to figure it out, and like the floral is quite pretty and I'm quite enjoying it, and then you get this like whiff of tobacco and it's like, whoa, what was that? I think the flowers they used contrast a bit too much with the tobacco. I think different flowers would have blended better. This is weird. And it smells so retro 90s, not necessarily in a bad way. I'm not, saying that as a drawback. It smells like a woman who smokes, who just sprayed a really pretty 90s perfume on herself to make the smoke smell like dissipate. But it kind of works for her. It's and I think the name Angelic, the flowers, have this airy quality to them that it does kind of smell like again, like the Alfred Sung She did. It doesn't smell like your nose is in flowers. It smells like flowers the smell is coming to you on the breeze. And then you get like a hint of somebody's cigarette smoke in that wind. That's what it smells like. It's so strange and I can't decide if I like it or not. Well, let's move on and maybe I'll come back to it and decide. Yeah, again, this thing, I'm just taking it off. That's just stupid. And finally, I saved the safest for last. Bursting florals. So, I think the bottle shape and look is kind of a hint. This is supposed to be a dupe for Juicy, Viva La Juicy blush, or something like that. Flanker, I'll put it up. And yeah, so it is kind of reminiscent with the colors in the bottle of the Viva La Juicy, whatever. I'll put it up on the screen. So I have smelled Juicy, the original Viva La Juicy. This is a dupe of a flanker, but I've smelled the original one. And I was worried about this because I'm not a big fan of white floral. Like it's kind of like off center. So is this. Maybe that's why it's at the dollar store. So yeah, white florals, wild berries, and citrus. I'm not a big fan of white floral, but I do like wild berry and citrus a lot, as you know. Citrus, ooh, and berry, ooh. So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll cover up for the white floral enough that it won't be like an intense white floral that I don't like, because some This aroma is a breathtaking burst of sweet, sparkling citrus, wild berries, and white florals. Bursting florals awaken the senses to your most desired dreams. Interesting. Let's open her up. These have all been 100 milliliters and eau de perfumes. Use high quality essential oils to create our versions of your favorite scents. That is the reason why our fragrances last longer. Perfumes are recognized as being the best alternative to the originals. I swear this is the exact same blurb as one of the other. I mean, did that company just like go out of business and start a new one? Like, interesting. Another stupid thing to wrap around. Why? What is the purpose of this? It makes for interesting ASMR. Just gonna take this off because what in the world? Let's spray this bad boy. Oh, that one doesn't have quite as intense a alcohol smell as the other two, but still very intense compared to even the other dollar store dupes. I'm like so surprised. It's a lot. Leave these to dry down quite a bit. Oh, it's so nice though. It's very juvenile, very just sweet and candy fun, but it smells like when you open up a bag of like mixed gummies, you know, and you get that first burst of sort of gummy, sugary, fruity sweetness, like, you know, this sour, not that there's a sour smell, but there's tanginess, like those cherries, those gummy cherries, if you know. It's like opening up a pack of those. That's what it smells like. Oh, it's, again, it doesn't smell sophisticated, I wouldn't say, but it doesn't smell super cheap. This one actually doesn't necessarily smell like it's from the dollar store, but it's very much for like a tween teen. I mean, I would wear it because, you know, I like my sweets and gourmands sometimes. I really do, especially in the summer. And because it is a bright, it's not like a thick, gooey, gourmand kind of sweet. It's a bright, fruity, uplifting, citrusy sweet. It's zesty. Easily my favorite of all of them. Like, Angelic Gal is getting more and more tobacco-y. It's interesting. That one is, I think, unisex, but leans feminine. Whereas the first one, the Serene, a bit was unisex because it was so kind of clean, but leaning male because it had that aftershave toothpaste kind of lingering scent. But it's nearly gone off the paper already. It's been like 20 minutes. Yeah, it smells like your toothbrush after you've rinsed off the toothpaste. Angelic Gal, I still can't decide if I like it or not. It's such a weird scent. It's like florally, but also I don't even know how to explain it. I can't decide if I enjoy smelling it or not, but I can't stop smelling it. But this Bursting Florals, no question, amazing. I'm going to wear it. I don't care, and it's going to be great as a freshener to brighten anything that's gotten musty. I sometimes find that when I take things out for the winter, like my winter linens and my winter PJs and stuff, that even though I have them in a lined chest with like a scented liner, they still get kind of musty and they get the cedar or the wood chest smell. This is going to be perfect for brightening them up. Although honestly, you could use like those special sprays meant for clothes, you know, like the, I can't remember what it's called, but there's you know what I'm talking about. It's very fruity, fun, but if you like Viva La Juicy, I haven't smelled the flanker it's based on, but it definitely smells like it could be something like a body mist from Juicy for sure. It's definitely in that same zone and vibe. So if you like the Juicy line, you're gonna like this one for sure. I'm not putting this thing back on. This what is this? What is this? Dollar store dupe people at, what was it called? Belcam Beauty. Why? You had somebody, you probably have a person putting these on, because I don't know if a machine could like put it onto the cap. Really, there was no need for that. Okay, look at that. Oh, glue gun. Oh. It's so weird. But okay, it's an embellishment, but it wasn't needed. Anyways, that was my second dollar store dupe ASMR review. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.